Watch our Facebook pages and see which celebrities come and say, hey.
Just watch. And
but you know what? I don't design for the celebrities. I design for you.
You are, well, really, and it's your life. Live it. Celebrate it. We have only 4 pairs of these left. So there's 4 more gals who are going to end up getting those, and I hope you do. 4 more. You saw the drop. They're post back at the top. They're easy to wear. They're easy to put in. And you don't have to be walking the red carpet to wear these.
No, but you could be.
You could be, and they will be worn.
The paparazzi would take, you should see these lenses. I've never seen a camera lens that looks more like a Canon. I thought I was going to be attacked.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what will aim at you. If you stepped out of a limo wearing those, forget about it. They'd think that you were going to the event. Dispersion. Show you the difference. That is diamond versus moissanite. How it affects the light and what we mean by what is 240% more fire. Moissanite, more durable than a diamond. You're looking at a picture of more fire than a diamond. That is not just a little bit more fire. That is 240% more fire, 10% more brilliant. Fire is the color. Fire is the white light that gets broken apart into the spectrum of color that comes back at you. Brilliance is that white light.
And these stones, every jewel, every time, has every bit of that. There is a very specific quality of the moissanite jewel that is used in this collection, so you are getting a continuity of quality.
Notch.
Yes.
And truly, we have to grade and sort stones. Just like other jewels.
Any gemstone.
We have to grade them and sort them. And in fact, I was telling Jennifer this afternoon, I had the wildest dream last night. I wanted to wake up that I was trapped in the room sorting. They said, Charles, you're the best we got. And they just locked me in the room with all these sorters, and I was just one stone. And like when I grew up, first thing I learned how to do was grade and sort diamonds. I love when these gemologists used to come for an interview, and they go, well, where's the microscope? I'm like, how are you going to hand a sort 3,000 stones a day putting it into a microscope? You got to use the loop and tweezer. Loop and tweezer, kid. Otherwise, you can't make it in this business.
You know what? I want to say this. You don't need a loop to see this stone. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in this hour. I want to say welcome to the Power Hour, our final hour of Moissanite Fire on this Friday night. Charles Winston is with us, thank goodness, for the Moissanite Fire collection.
Thank you for having me with you.
Incredible jewelry designer from a family of jewelers that spans over 300 years, about 300 years.
And I think
in the jewelry business.
Well, never mind. I was going to say, I'm not looking bad for being that old.
Yeah, he's not 300 years old. But we're having a major show. We literally have only 55 minutes remaining. We are going to be followed this evening by Sharon, who is going to be joined by another one of my dear friends, Tony Malvagna, for the Off-Part collection of jewelry. And they have all of the goodies, again, for this sort of Valentine weekend that are loaded onto the website if you want to start pre-ordering. These earrings are down to 2 or 3 customers only, and the ring on my hand is our very first look at the square, brilliant solitaire. Almost 3 carats again for $6.99, but now this is in a single stone. I don't know where these are the best prices. I said we were going to have a huge show that was probably going to be the biggest Moissanite Fire show that we have done, and here it is.
Well, what I've been doing is I've been going back to my old diamond collection, and I've been just recreating pieces that I did in diamonds over the years and giving you the believability of what you would find if you went into a fine jewelry store and you were looking for a diamond ring, but you want better, so you got moissanite, but putting the squares channel set in the shank and then the large stone in the center. You've got roughly a 2-carat center in there with about 80 points of equivalent size in the shoulders of the ring. Channel set, perfectly channel set. Look at the brilliance. Look at that fire.
Tell us about the square brilliant.
Well, the square brilliant is really very unique, and I don't know if anybody does it besides Charles and Covard, but what they were able to achieve was to take a square stone and facet it much like the round brilliant. In fact, when you look at it head on, you almost see a round stone in there, and Jennifer, she says you take a round stone and you squeeze it into a box.
Yeah.
But it is absolutely the most brilliant of the square shapes. The princess cut, I'm going to say, is a close second, but it's a different cut altogether.
Well, if you look at the table of this stone, like on a princess cut stone, we'll start at the top. On a princess cut stone, the whole top of the stone is flat. But on this stone, the table sits a little bit higher, and there's beveled corners that go down, or beveled edges that go down to each corner, and they're kind of a triangle shaped. So you've got an extra reflection there. You've already got more fire in the stone. See if I can get one of those tables to face up. See how there's the center, there's the table of the stone, and then you see the triangle right there on the corner. That's on all four corners. It's got a little bit higher girdle. Look, it's a little bit more height. But then you have the facet design running from the culet of the stone up to those corners that is like that of a round brilliant that's inside a square. I mean, this is like amazing. There's no other cut like that. And so you add that in with the fact that it's the most brilliant jewel anyway. I love the square brilliant cuts that are on the sides of the ring. We have some earrings coming up to match and by the way, there's only 2 pairs of the linear design earrings remaining, but we do have the square.
Well, there's only 2 left in size 6 on this ring. Congratulations on that.
Yes.
You need to hustle up. I hate to say this, but it's Valentine's Day. You can have this in time for that very romantic evening. I mean, what is, really, besides your anniversary and your birthday, what is the most romantic day of the year? It's got to be Valentine's Day.
I got nothing.
Now, he's going to give you a box of chocolate and a card. You know that. You know, my wife knows that. Take care of yourself. And, you know, I love it when my wife says, this is what you got me for whatever.
Oh, it helps you out a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it helps me. Then I know I got the right thing.
Well, I'll tell you this. If you are buying gifts and you want to make sure it fits, how about some earrings?
Well, there you go.
This is the square brilliant cutting that we were just talking about. Now in an earring, and by the way, the ring that was just up at $699, that almost 3 carat, is now in single digits. So the ring that was just up, we had 20 some of, we're now in single digits on it. Now we're bringing out even more. This is 2 carats in the square brilliant. They're only $418. My good friend Kylie is wearing a pair of these right now. This is the square brilliant at $418.80. Use your JTV preferred card, split pay, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, however and whenever you want to get it there. It's time for a Friday night jewelry party, and we have just the jewelry for you. Nothing more brilliant. I don't care where you're going. If you're going to the grocery store, to a ball game, to the theater, to a restaurant, to a club, and it's real dark in there, these are still going to shine. And this is the only jewel that I can claim that about.
How about just, you know what? It's the winter time. Have these on, and if you're lucky enough to have a fireplace, the fire, candlelight, any kind of that orangey glow will take you to a new place. It's going to really my wife does yoga. Do yoga while wearing these in candlelight. Do yoga at night. Oh, check this out. I think I came up with something for my wife, and I know she's watching. Put out your yoga mat. Surround yourself in candles. Make sure the dogs are in another room. Have the fireplace going, and go into your zone. Wow. With those
I almost
studs
just
on.
took a nap just then.
Sorry about that.
No, I didn't. I'm kidding.
I'm a hopeless romantic.
Show.
I am about giving you jewelry that not only says, hey, I've made it to the top and I deserve the best, but it takes you to that sexy, romantic place. Yes.
And this gemstone is going to do that. You know, we were talking about the light effect of moissanite against your skin, and talking about, you know, romance, and a part of, I think, romance is feeling pretty or feeling like you're admired. And as we get older, and I'm noticing this more and more, the older I get, is that, you know, your skin changes. My mom used to always talk about how when you get older, your skin changes. It loses a little bit of its luminosity and
elasticity.
And the less well of that, for sure, but definitely, but the luminosity as well.
But they have injections for that.
No, thank you. The light against your skin. So what happens, I think, one of the reasons why I love the sparkle of diamonds and I love the moissanite and these brilliant jewels, and of course nothing more aggressive than the fire of the moissanite, is it puts that twinkle, when you're wearing earrings, it puts that twinkle next to your face. And literally, can you see how that's reflecting light onto my face? Mm-hmm. That's because nothing has more fire than moissanite. And you wear the necklace, you know, around your neckline. I had the strand, now I've got the cross pendant. That light is right next to your neckline. You put that on your hands look a little bit more creamy and young and youthful all of a sudden. It's because there's that light that's there, and it makes them so, you know, your skin looks smooth because you've got this harsh light, this sharpness to the jewelry and the light to the jewelry, but then you get that smooth look in contrast to that. So if you ever in a million years think that it's worth the money to spend money on makeup like luminous makeup, and Charles doesn't know anything about this, well, maybe you do, luminous makeup and those things that are out there, this jewelry is forever.
You're talking another language to me.
Okay, the 2-carat studs, do we have any left? MSF 007. Oh,
Three.
boy.
The 2-carat studs? Oh.
The 2-carat studs that we just did are 007. Okay. Now here, we're going to bring out the carat 20. This is the square brilliant. And these are $219.98. And Donald, I wonder if this would be a good time to bring back our power pick after these.
And you know what? I got to tell you, it's not easy to cut and get the moissanite jewels to the standards of quality that are required for us at Charles & Covard, for me, Charles Winston, the designer, and for Jewelry Television. You guys actually ordered about 30% more than you received. We couldn't cut them in time. They were not finished being cut. You know, so many people think that, you know, if it's not a natural stone like diamond or ruby or coming from the earth, that it must be grown in a laboratory. It comes out looking like this, and we just pop them out of a tray.
No.
No, they don't. They are grown, and they come out in a very rough, raw material, and they have to be cut and faceted and preformed. Exactly.
Everything.
In fact, I'm going to come in next time. I'm going to come in with a slab of raw moissanite before it's clarified, then after it's clarified, then the preforms and show how it's cut.
That'll be neat, won't it?
And just have little tools to show you what you're getting, because what you're getting is more than a gift. You're getting a gift of love and the gift of light. Not life, light, but light gives life.
We have the 2-carat and the square brilliant. We are down to single digits on those. We now have the carat, well, they're carat 20, carat 20 in the moissanite in the square brilliant for $219.98. And I wanted to let you all know that these are going to be followed by the 1-carat in the round. So we've got the square brilliant up now.
That would be me, the square, and she's brilliant.
No, I thought you were going to say I'm the one that's round.
Stop that.
Just my face. Just my face. But anyway, so here's the carat 20 in the square brilliant. We have the 1-carat in the round coming up. This is something you want to see. We're going to be up here on these earrings for about 60 more seconds. I want to give you time to call or text or whatever, your daughter, your sister, your best friend, anyone at all that you know that loves jewelry, because Charles and I are getting ready to do our final full presentation on the most significant piece of jewelry.
In the hour.
In the whole hour.
In my visit.
In the visit. And
outside of my today's best value starting Sunday night.
And it is the original piece of jewelry to the collection, like the very first item that was ever made for the Moissanite Fire collection. So it's very collectible because you can only buy Moissanite Fire from Jewelry Television and JTV.com. So we're going to be getting into that. We do have more rings coming up. We have a past, present, and future style 3-stone ring that is going to be seen in just a bit. We still have a heart that we're going to be getting to, and Charles brought us a gents ring.
Have you seen... Okay, wait a minute. If I'm not mistaken... Okay, never mind. Never mind.
What?
Nothing?
You just speak just a second. Just a second. Okay, square brilliant cut, $219.98. I'm going to bring in, those are almost gone. I'm going to bring in right now the round brilliant. These are, as I don't toss around the word perfect. I don't use that word a lot. I just don't believe, I think there's only been one thing ever existed that was perfect, and we'll not get into that, but I do have a cross pendant on, if you know what I mean. But I don't toss the word perfect around. This next item is as perfect as it gets. You're getting the same exact Moissanite Fire that we have been showing, the same jewels, the same quality, the same setting. You're getting the carat weight, except these are an exception to the rest of the group. Now, the rest of the group is amazing. We've sold hundreds of items tonight. These are an exception even to what we normally do.
Correct.
And this is last calls on these. They are the 1-carat diamond cut round brilliant studs, better than diamond cut, round brilliant studs, MSF 001. I would get a phone line if I was you, because these are getting ready to disappear. Our power pick is coming up right now.
Woo-woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, yes.
And children of all ages.
MSS001, the 1 carat moissanite earrings. These are one payment of $137.95. Do you see a distinct difference in the pricing on these earrings? This is a gift of the entire Moissanite Fire Group.
That's right.
Teaming up with the financial team of JTV to present these to you as a customer appreciation item as a power pick, to present these to you as a try me item as a power pick. If you have never owned Moissanite Fire before, you must call us immediately. If you have owned Moissanite Fire before, this is an invitation to come back and sit a spell and visit with us again. Not only are those 1 carat studs only $137, we have them on stretch pay, not just a 2-pay. We have them on 3-pay stretch pay that you can get these home for $45.98. The most brilliant jewel in the world, certified, certificate of authenticity, registration number, lifetime warranty.
That's right.
30-day money-back guarantee with JTV. And they're $45 and change to get them home. You should be buying 2 and 3 and 5 and 10. Honestly, dealers welcome, because we can't get anywhere else but here. And if you were to shop and compare the pricing of 1 carat moissanite studs anywhere else in the world, even our carat 20s were $220. Our own were $220. We're almost half.
You're giving them away here.
This is absolutely customer appreciation. Thank you. A kiss and a peck and a hug around the neck and all that bunches of sugar. Happy Valentine's Day. This is basically saying we love you because we know that, you know what, we can sit up here all the time and we can talk and show jewelry, but if you don't shop, JTV doesn't exist, and we appreciate you. So thank you for that. We love our customers. Charles, you guys, with our financial team, outbid yourselves, period, beyond anything ever.
You know the most exciting part? That you can explore moissanite, try it if you've never tried it before, have the pride of owning 1 full carat of this fabulous jewel, and get it home for only $45.98.
Yes.
That is the incredible part. The fact of the matter is that these earrings should be selling for $199 at the way Jewelry Television generally prices them out. They used to be $172. The prices have gone up since we launched this collection in September 2011. It has then become 2012. It is now 2013, and I dare say, what products are on the shelf in your house that you buy on a regular basis that aren't more expensive now than they were 2.5 years ago? We've brought the price down for you.
And we wanted to be sure and give you guys a chance to get in on these earlier and bring them back for you right now. For those of you who are flipping through the channels here at the beginning of the hour, joining us in this 9 o'clock hour, we're going to give you a chance to buy these now, and then we'll be speaking to these throughout the hour so that you can add them to your other orders when we start bringing in some of these rings and some of the other things that we have in the show. You can add this 1 carat stud to your order throughout the hour. They are amazing. I mean, this is a very, very special presentation of these. Another 100 pairs have disappeared, so it's pretty unbelievable. And, pardon me, we have, just to let you know what's coming up, we have a square brilliant solitaire ring and then pendant. Then we have a men's ring. So we're going to be seeing in just minutes, don't go anywhere, we are going to be seeing the very first gents ring. That is going to be followed by the Lucent Sweet Pea Pink. It's the only piece we have ever done beyond the holiday collection. It is a debut item, first showing. And then we're going to get to our Happy Valentine's Day heart, almost a 2 carat moissanite heart necklace. Guess what? It's going to be under $350, but there's only a dozen of them because some of you have been pre-shopping early on our website at jtv.com. We also have the Queen Bee coming up. We've got a lot to squeeze into the next 38 minutes, Charles. I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you something. With these studs, or with any of the other pieces of jewelry in the collection, so many ones ask me, why do you design such over-the-top, larger-than-life almost jewelry? And I said, you know, when you go out at night, people are going to look.
Yeah.
Let's give them a reason.
Give them a reason.
Give them a reason to stare.
Well, or when you go out during the daytime, you know, it's like...
Whenever you go out, give them a reason to be looking.
Well, and it makes you feel pretty. There's an emotion to jewelry. I think jewelry is can be one of the most emotional purchases that you make, because there's something about the way jewelry makes you feel. And it doesn't matter if you've got on shorts and a t-shirt and some cute little sandals.
My wife wears her studs whether she's in a bikini, whether she's in the shower, whether she's in a ball, exactly. Ooh. It's just, the only time, I said earlier, the only time they come out of her head is to put them in the jewelry cleaner and clean them up.
And let us say that again, guys. I hope you're understanding that on this Moissanite Fire jewelry, all of this jewelry can be cleaned in the same exact way that you would clean your gold and diamond jewelry.
Absolutely.
Same way. Normal jewelry cleaner and the little toothbrush and the rinse and the cool and all that, and it's no big deal. Your jeweler, you said, can clean
And you know what,
these.
if you don't have jewelry cleaner, you know what we used to use to clean diamonds? Vinegar. Just vinegar.
And rinse it good, yeah.
And then let it soak in the vinegar, and that takes off oils. Okay, so the vinegar is good for the oils. You could use a mild soap detergent, like something that's mild, and just with a little water, and get in there with a soft toothbrush and get underneath the prongs.
Cleans up so easy. And then we were just talking about from hairspray and lotion and things like that. I want to tell you guys, we have just sold another almost 200 pairs of these. These are dwindling down to near none. We did an early presentation on these because we want to give you the option to add these to your order as the hour goes on. We have a gents ring coming up and many more things for the ladies. The cross I'm wearing, you can call and ask about this. If you want to, the crosses usually sell out online before we even show them, most of them. But that cross that I'm wearing is beautiful, and it is available if you want to call and ask about that. Our customer care reps are going to help you in making that purchase. And then there's some more earrings and things coming up. But the first thing we're going to do, stay on the phone for the power pick, those 1-carat studs at $137 and change. You cannot beat, you just can't beat it. You just can't beat it. You know, a lot of people say, you can't beat it, and like we say that in general. Literally, you cannot beat that deal.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot beat that deal. And up next, we have a 1-carat square brilliant, which is the Moissanite Fire equivalent or superior to Princess Cut.
Let me tell you, and this 1-carat, at this price of $260, normally we get a little bit extra for the square brilliant because it costs a little bit more to make.
It's a more exotic cut, yes.
We are charging today the same exact price that we're charging for the 1-carat round brilliance, and I tell you, I believe it's MSF. If you want to look at the web to verify it, I think it's MSF 017, and that is selling for the exact same price. Back in stock. That means it's backed by popular demand.
Yes. And I want to talk about the gram weight on this ring, 6.20 grams. Now, Charles, that's really unusual.
That's substantial.
That is substantial, especially for a single gemstone.
It's not unusual for me. It's unusual for other manufacturers to give that much. Nickel-free sterling silver? Come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
and this is not...
This is not base metal.
No, this is platinum, which is a special proprietary
I'm not knocking
blend.
base metal.
No,
I mean, I love it all.
But it's less expensive than platinum and silver and rhodium and things like that are used in the recipe for the platinum that is also another exclusive to JTV. So I'm going to say the same thing to you guys that I said earlier on when we were showing another one of the engagement ring styles or the solitaire ring styles. If you know anyone who is in the market for a bridal ring, an engagement ring, a solitaire ring, and maybe they've been looking at diamonds and they've been looking to spend thousands of dollars, I want you to turn their heads toward the Moissanite right now and let them see this ring. And you know, the thing is, it's got a lifetime warranty with Charles & Clavard for the jewels.
And that's a long time.
That's a very long time, hopefully, in their lives together. And they're getting engaged. He's giving her a piece of jewelry with the sentiment that it is the most brilliant jewel in the world because she deserved the only jewel that can be even superior to diamond. It is the only one, period. You know, for about 24 of the 25 years that I have worked in this jewelry industry, I always said there's nothing above diamond. There's nothing superior to diamond. I'm a diamond girl. It's what I do. It's what I've always specialized in. Until I met Moissanite.
And she's so well polished.
And it was love at first sight. And I will never stop buying my diamonds. I'll never stop wearing them, too. It's just now that I see the moissanite, I know that this is a very significant part of what my jewelry collection needs to be. This is heirloom quality jewelry. And do you know, most of my diamonds are not certified. Most of my diamonds do not have a certificate of authenticity. None of my diamonds have a lifetime warranty. None of them. And none of them, not hardly any of them, are certified, but every one of these rings and these 1-carat earrings, the Power Pick, I hope you're still buying those. They come with a certificate of authenticity and the lifetime warranty from Charles & Colvard, which has the individual number of every single individual piece of jewelry. This is the card.
If you buy 10 pieces of jewelry tonight, you're going to get 10 cards with 10 different numbers.
12 cards, because you get 2.
Well, but your certificate of authenticity is going to have its own unique number.
Yes, every single time, every single item. I wanted to let you know that we have about 20 more call center staff that have logged on to take your calls, so there's no wait on the phone line right now. There is no wait. You can get on the phone line right now with no wait, 1-800-619-3000, or you can log on to JTV.com, place orders. We are in the final 32 minutes of this show. Here is Karina wearing that ring as well. 2 more just sold, and that is beautiful. The gents ring is coming up. There's after this pendant, so we're going to do a pendant to match the ring. The pendant is the 1-carat. Oh, you know what?
What?
We had about 50, 60, or 70 or something of the rings, but there's only 17 of the necklaces left in the 1-carat square brilliant. 1-carat square brilliant.
Well, you better hustle it up, guys.
Yeah, no. 17 remaining with that chain, and this is the beautiful moissanite fire chain that is an 18-inch with a lobster claw clasp.
And 2-inch extender.
That adjusts, the 18-inch with a lobster claw clasp that adjusts to 20 inches. And that is the same? No, the necklace, can I slide this over just a wee bit? The necklace is only $215.18. Right?
Now, how did we do that?
I don't know, but we're glad you did. So now, for under $500, you're going to have the ring and the necklace, the 1-carat solitaire.
This is when Tom says, Charles, how'd that happen?
I don't know. It's $400 and some for 2 carats and 2 stones. You tell me how that happened.
It works.
That works. 16 of the necklaces now only. 15 of the necklaces now only. Another 2 of the rings are sold. Thank you. You guys be finalizing your orders. It is time. Final 30 minutes of the show. We're going to be handing things over to Sharon at the top of the hour. She is going to be joined by a dear friend of ours, Tony Malvagna, for the Off-Park Jewelry Collection.
Great collection. I urge you to stick around for that. I was looking at what they have laid out there. It is like over the top
stuff.
It is like New York City.
Yes.
It is L.A. It's
Off-Park.
It's really.
Really. And right now, the most brilliant jewel in the world. If you are just tuning in, let us explain to you what you're seeing for anyone who is not familiar with moissanite. About a century ago, a group of scientists discovered a material in Canyon Diablo in Arizona.
Within a meteorite fragment.
Within a meteor fragment. And they thought that it was diamond because it was this clear material and it was very brilliant. To be sure, they sent that material to French scientist Henri Moisson in France, thusly the name moissanite. He discovered it was a new material to man.
Silicon carbide.
Yes, and it was from the stars. It was because that meteor had struck the Earth, that had been carried to planet Earth by a meteor, and they discovered that it was more brilliant than diamond.
Take a look at your screen.
It had more fire than diamond. This is 2 stones equal in size. Diamond fire, then what happens?
Boom! Sorry, in your face. I mean, look at that.
That is amazing.
That is what 240% more fire looks like visually.
So can you imagine how pretty and sparkly that's going to be in jewelry now when you're wearing it? You know, we love the twinkle of diamonds, but this goes beyond, almost 2.5 times beyond the twinkle of diamond. These necklaces are down to 9 callers only. We've got one for the boys coming up. We sure do. A gentleman's ring is on the way in just seconds. It will be item number MSF 479. Nice solid setting. The guys need that. We want it. The girls want it too, but the guys need that solid setting. Wait till you see it coming up. And we are venturing into the last 28 minutes of this show. Unbelievable. This whole night has gone so fast. We're down to 8 only. Stay on that shot for just a second, if you will. Pretty please with sugar on top. So what is fire? What is spectral fire? If you look into that jewel, do you see how you're seeing red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet? All of the colors of the rainbow. That's a spectral flash, a spectral fire. Diamond, if it is a fine quality diamond, will do that a little. Moissanite does it 2.5 times better than the best diamond.
That is a fact.
That's
not opinion.
It's not. That is a scientific fact. 6 left. 5 left. First 5 callers on that. Let's go ahead and do the gents ring. It is a scientific fact. So much of when we talk about, you know, most of the time in jewelry, when you talk about the sparkle and the fire and the brilliance, it's all kind of opinion, sort of. But in moissanite, so much of it is scientific fact because it is more fire. And I wanted to tell you, be sure and add a pair of our Power Pick 1-carat stud earrings to your order for only $137 and change. Now, men's ring. Look for the guys.
When I designed this ring, I said, you know what? I want to do a solitaire ring
for the guys.
But I want to put a few extra stones on the side to make it a little special.
Yeah, it is
so that if you're giving this as a gift, it just has that little surprise. Why should only your jewelry have the surprises? So I put the equivalent of 5 points on either side, or 10 points in total weight, on the side of the stone. You've got a 6.5 millimeter, a 6 millimeter in the center, which is about 80 some odd points, about 85 points or so, and then I gave you roughly 30 points of diamonds, I'm not sorry, they're not diamonds, of moissanite, better than diamonds, on channel set into the sides.
What are we going to do with the heart?
Substantial piece of metal. Gorgeous.
That is beautiful, and the gram weight is 9 grams, and I love the fact that we have this in a size 9, 10, 11, and in a size 12, but $299.99 is ridiculously low, and happy Valentine's Day for him, or a graduation gift for your son, or potentially a anniversary gift for him, or if he has a birthday in April. You know, we know that the birthstone for April is the white jewel of diamond. Normally, this
Who
is
doesn't like
Who doesn't
diamonds or white jewels?
Yeah.
No matter what
They
month
match
you're born
everything.
in. My wife was born in July.
Yeah.
She
Ruby.
likes diamonds.
And rubies, I bet.
Well, she likes it all. She likes it all, but you know what? Truly, her first love is now moissanite. And she has told me she doesn't care if I never buy her another piece of diamonds. Just keep it moissanite.
We have an update for you guys on the pendant, the square brilliant pendant that was just up. It is sold out, MSF 014.
That was quick.
That was very quick. We're verifying on the last order on that one. The men's ring is here, and you know, the thing is, this is, if you're, and I'm modeling. Do you have one? Can Charles put this on? You want to put it on? The ring, if he's wearing the ring, let's say you have a watch that is in a stainless or like a chronograph watch or whatever, or maybe your wedding band is in silver or in platinum or whatever, this ring is going to go great. And Charles is going to put this on for us. Do we have one of these in the showcase? Charles is going to put this on for us. We're going to give you one more close-up look in the showcase. Is it going to have to go on your pinky? Yes. Charles is wearing this on his pinky. The guys can wear this on their pinky, ring finger, index finger, wherever. It is selling very fast. We rarely have the men's rings. That looks good. And you know what, ladies? I was just thinking about it. It's 2013. For heaven's sakes, look around you. You can ask him to marry you. Here's the solitaire ring.
There you go. That's the look. And don't look at my skin. My skin's very dry.
Oh, that's okay.
It is cold outside here, and I'm a Florida boy
Well,
now.
you're a guy, you know, and it's not necessarily that every gentleman is going to have perfectly manicured hands and whatever. So this is.
I'm glad you understand that, because you know when I get home, you know, I start tinkering under the hood of the car, and I like tinkering under the hood of the car.
Charles loves it. Guys, we are down to only 5 of these. First 5 callers.
Wow.
We've got one.
Well, you know, it's not just guys, though, that buy this. I have found over the years that my mom used to love big, chunky jewelry like this. And so when I bring in a ring that goes up to size 12, right now we have 9, 10, and 11 available.
Yes.
But one of each.
1, 9, 1, 10, and 1. We have another men's ring. We've got a 1-carat solitaire men's ring for $279 on number 213.
And the groom has swollen with pride
What sizes do we have on that one, Donald, on number 13?
Size 10 is now gone. We have 9 and 11.
9 and 11
really.
only in this one?
Duke it out, guys.
I'm just going to flash this next piece. Since we are down to size 9 and 11
Oh,
only.
wait, 110 pop back.
1, 9, 1,
It's
10,
like a horse
111.
race here.
1, 9, 1, 10, and 111. I'm going to flash this other
Neck and neck or neck and neck.
MSF 058. This is just a flash. This is a different ring, but this is going to allow you to have some other sizes.
With a satin finish.
Yeah, this has a satin finish, and then we're going to do our heart design rings for Valentine's Day. I cannot wait to show
That's
this.
got a 6.5 millimeter 1 carat in the center, and you have size 9 through 12 right now.
This ring, size 9, 10, 11, and 12. It's the only other men's ring. We're probably not going to make it to a full presentation on that, but that's a single stone, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And how much was it? $279? $279 on that one.
Right.
So we have an update. The other men's ring just sold out.
Congratulations.
So now, if you want a men's ring, you get this ring we just showed for $279.99, size 9, 10, 11, or 12 for $279. Single stone, brush finish, solid, gram weight.
Substantially well made.
Substantial. 8 grams, I think it is. 8 grams. On average, the 12 may be more than that. 8 grams at least. Let's say that. In the Platneve, that's that solid single men's ring, size 9, 10, 11, or 12, men's jewelry from Moissanite Fire tonight. One of the very first men's rings. There's not been a lot of the gents' jewelry.
I have not done a lot, but now I'm finding so many of you guys are out there, and you guys have been begging me. And so we're bringing 1 or 2 pieces a visit now.
No, we're not going to stay up here very long, but literally we're just doing that as a flash. It's coming up in just a bit. It's time for some Valentine's Day jewelry, you know, and I need to hand this over. That's sold out. Can you get the heart pendant ready for me? I'm going to sit it here.
So all sizes are still available, 9 through 12. If you need a size 12, you better hurry.
Happy Valentine's Day weekend, everybody. Look for our sweetheart prices on JTV. Charles Winston is here. We are in the good company of a brilliant jeweler from Moissanite Fire.
The most brilliant jewel in the world.
Oh, you're sweet. What do you want, Charles?
Money.
No, I'm just kidding. Money, he says.
Money.
Listen, in November, we launched our holiday ring from Jewelry Television, and it was the very first look at the Moissanite in pink, and it's the Lucent Sweet Pea Pink color. And that was our holiday collection this year, limited edition. There were 1,740 of the rings made. That was it. Well, you have brought us the Lucent Sweet Pea Pink again. Actually, we have 2 rings, and we're going to give you your choice of white or pink Moissanite heart rings. 2 of hearts.
Same price.
Same price, even in the very exotic, very much more rare Lucent Sweet Pea Pink. Debut items for Valentine weekend, pre-Valentine weekend, $164.99. And about an hour and 35 minutes ago, we actually previewed these and gave a option to the customers to start pre-ordering on these rings. It occurred, and because of that, we've only got about 25 left in the Sweet Pea Pink.
Size 5 is gone.
Yes, and size 5 is already sold out. And then in the white, we are down to, I believe, 31 of those only in the white, in the 2 hearts. There's so many reasons why you could wear this, but it's going to be your own. And you know what? You can stack these together. Look at what I just did. You can take 2 of these.
Wow, it looks like a clover of hearts.
It almost does look like a clover. I've stacked 2 of those together. You could do that with the same 2 of the pink.
I did not design it for that, but you know, this is what we call those accidents, how they happen. That's a great look.
It's serendipitous.
There you go. That's a big word for me.
That's well, as Charles says, it wasn't the concept in the original design to do this, but it just goes to show you what can be done with your jewelry when you literally begin to use your jewelry, not just as, there's my jewelry, but as a wardrobe of jewelry. So
One size 5 pop back in, by the way, in the pink.
In the pink? Oh, good. So there's a 5 if you want it in the pink.
And by the way, any jeweler that's qualified can size this ring.
And I also wanted to tell you guys that you can definitely get these pieces in time for Valentine's Day. All you have to do is add 99 cents to your order. And 99 cents is going to guarantee, 99 cents additional is going to guarantee Valentine's Day delivery. So this is for all the little sweethearts out there. you know, maybe this is a mother's ring for 2 daughters.
How about, you know what, I mean, your son, does he have a girlfriend, you know, and maybe he's in high school?
Yes.
This is a kind of piece of jewelry that I could see
She's
Mom buying.
an older woman, too. He's 17, she's an older woman.
What is she, 18?
Yeah. That's a big deal.
Because in the town that I live in, I've heard of 17-year-old boys dating 40.
No.
That's
all right,
not right.
So, listen, since we are under $200, I want to bring these right back in.
Well under.
Well under $200. Our power pick of the show and our power pick of the day.
MSF001, the #1 not only selling pair of earrings, but the #1 selling piece of Moissanite fire jewelry.
These are 1-carat studs that you can get home for only $45 and change. We have them on triple pay, stretch pay. This is the same beautiful Moissanite fire jewel, the 1-carat stud, our power pick of the show, power pick of the day, and they are only $137 and change, and that get home price is $45.98. So add them to your order. That's under $200, and these rings are, and that's your choice of the Lucent Sweet Pea Pink and the beautiful white double heart design. And speaking of hearts, I want to show and flash for you item number MSF391. We have another heart design, 2 carats worth though. Well, a carat 80. Carat 80. A carat
Close
80.
to 2 carats.
This is on a beautiful...
Plenty of vegetables.
Yes. This is on the 18-inch chain with a lobster claw clasp that adjusts to 20. And we haven't even presented this. We just kind of flashed it. It was one of the menu items, and we only have 11 left. So first 11 callers only on our near 2-carat Moissanite fire heart, the most fiery heart, for $339.99.
Now that's a sweetheart price, by the way.
It's not normally that, is it?
No.
Normally we have this priced at $400. Our price, we took $60 off. And if you want to get it in time for Valentine's Day, you only have to pay $9.99 more. We definitely compensated enough room for you to get this in time for Valentine's Day. But look at that from across the room. So we have the cross necklace and we have the heart necklace.
By the way, on the heart, it's got double bails, so if you want to wear it askew, you could put it through only 1 bail.
Yes, yeah. You can wear it like this, where the chain is passing through both of the bails at the top, or you could take that chain through 1 bail and wear it, and the heart would kind of be on a little bit like hanging like that.
Just saying.
Yeah, so there's different ways to wear it. We're down to 9 only, first 9 callers for $339. Again, add a pair of the earrings in, the 1-carat power pick earrings, add those in for $137 and change, or $45 gets them home. I hope you know what you want in Moissanite Fire, and I hope to goodness that you will stay tuned. I need number 203, I guess, coming up next, the 3-stone. We have an over 3-carat. We've got the biggest carat weight ring yet. Coming up, biggest carat weight ring.
Best is yet to come.
Coming up. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We have the largest carat weight in a ring that is still to come, so you can start ordering on it right now. 3 carats in 3 stones, actually over 3 carats.
10.
Yes, $699. That's going to be on the way, and I bet you better grab those, because those don't come in often, and neither does this. This is actually the ring that I've been wearing on my left hand all night. $249.99, and it's almost an antique style. And with that roping and the millgrain and the shoulders of it, it's just brilliant, kind of a European feel. That's only $249.99. Just got those back in stock. 2 of the most important pieces of the show are coming up right after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
Redeem your unwanted, damaged, or out-of-style jewelry for cash with the JTV Gold Exchange. It's an all-time high for gold, and the JTV Gold Exchange has paid over $15 million in cash to customers. Don't hesitate. Request your free no-risk JTV Gold Exchange kit now and be registered to win 2 ounces of pure gold. There's never been a better time. Order your kit now at jtvgold.com and be entered to win. The JTV Gold Exchange, paying you more.
Jewelry Television is proud to support the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women movement. And during the month of February, we're asking you to join us in the fight against heart disease. When you call to place an order, you'll have the opportunity to contribute to the Love Your Heart Fund. Make it your mission to love your heart. For more information or to contribute online, visit jtv.com/GoRed.
Hi, I am Fernando da Silva, and I will be coming into your living room with Instant Glam, a component line designed by me for metal complex. Don't miss it. It will be fun. It will be fantastic. It would be fabulous. Instant Glam by Fernando.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Jewelry Television. And our good friend, Charles Winston, is with us tonight from Moissanite Fire.
Thank you, guys.
It's been an amazing show. Tony Malvagna, another dear friend of mine, and Sharon, my sister of the host crew, they're coming up in just minutes with the Off-Part collection. Stay tuned for the 3-carat ring and the cluster ring in just a second. But first, we're going to tell you about something to look forward to for tomorrow. This was a 3-minute sellout back in November. They're back in. Our 37-carat smoky quartz earrings from the Stratify collection are only $39.99. I will have those myself in the morning at 9 a.m. That's my show. I'm going to be back in the morning at 9 a.m. Please get up and join me for that show. Now, before we leave,
she'll be very upset.
I'll be delusional. We're getting up that early after being up late, but we're going to have fun. I have the Stratify show 9 to 11 and 11 to 1 p.m. Vanna K for Bella. We've got 12 minutes. We've got 2 of the most significant pieces of jewelry in this show coming up. You've got to order your 1-carat studs for $137, but on my hand, 3.10 carats, Charles. Thank you for this. Where's the number? Here we go again. We had a 5-stone ring that was 3 carats. How about a 3-stone? These are bigger even, and it's only $699.99 on that past, present, and future style ring. There is nothing above it in the world, scientifically. Nothing is full of more fire. This is just the best.
You've got, excuse me, a 7.5 millimeter or a 1.5 carat center stone smack in the center. On either side, there is a 6 millimeter on either side, which represents a 80-pointer on either side. So when you add up, 80 and 80 is a carat 60, plus a carat 50 is 3.10 carats of past, present, and future, faith, hope, and charity. Here today, gone tomorrow, but I'll tell you what, size 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, make your selection now. I am gone in about 10 minutes. And then Tony is going to fill in for me.
Let's talk about ways to get this one home.
Well, not fill in for me, take over on his own show.
Take over on his show. The ways to get this home, don't forget about the JTV preferred card. No payments, no interest till September 1st. Seriously. If you do not have one of our preferred cards, you need to call right now and see if you can get approved for one. Now, Kylie, our good friend Kylie, is wearing this right now, and I want you to come in close, if you guys will, on the one I'm holding. Right now, 1 size 7 left, 2 size 8s left, 3 or 4 size 10s left, 7 or 8 size 7. We are down to hardly any, 14, 15 of them. A 1.5 carat center stone, 80 points on each side. I mean, 3 carats 10, millimeter size for days, simple elegance and beauty. If you were to go out, as Charles says, and buy this in diamond,
right, you'd pay about $15,000 for the center stone.
Seriously.
You would pay about $2,000 for each side stone. So you've got about $19,000 for not perfect stones, just pretty decent stones, off color. But it would probably cost you about $25,000 to match the quality and color of this ring in diamonds.
Well, I think that definitely the right decision is going to be to buy the Moissanite Fire version of this ring. The 7 has just sold out. This is now size 8, size 9, and size 10. If you want it, again, now that the other one is sold out, it's the biggest carat weight for only $699.99. Normally, this kind of carat weight, even from JTV, is around $1,000 or between $1,000 and $2,000. Don't forget to add your 1 carat Power Pick studs to your order, and we're going to jump into another ring. You'll remember earlier we put up a debut item. It was a cluster ring, and we talked about how going beyond the solitaire. The solitaire style, we need some rings to start sort of balancing with those and wear on the other hand and things like that. So this ring that I have on, a beautiful European design, really inspired by the early Winstons, the very early Winstons in design, is coming up next, and it is huge, it's big, it's affordable, and it's different. So I want to say, keep shopping. We are down to only 11 left. We had about 25 of those in the very beginning. We're down to only about 11 of the 3-stone ring. Next item up, I've been waiting all night long to get to this, host pick. For the size, Charles, for the art. I love details in jewelry. I think details take things to the next level. Detail, art, lots of stones.
Back in stock.
This sells out. Most times it's been in, it sells out. Look at the price on this. You see the presence of this ring, and now you're seeing that the price tag on this ring is only $249.99. And look at this spread. Look at the shoulders and how you. I love, Charles, how you did the jewels. All the way
around on the shoulder, right?
All the way over the shoulders on the ring. You've got this wonderful sort of...
Thank you for noticing.
Braided as I love it. And then, obviously, this gorgeous roping that's done around the outer edge with 14 round, brilliant moissanite jewels in the very center, size 5, size 6, size 7, size 8, size 9, size 10. All of these sizes. Certificate of authenticity, lifetime warranty, the whole deal. Every piece is registered, ready to go.
Really? And so am I.
5 more have just sold. Charles, tell us about how this came to be.
Well, how it came to be is we have been designing and successfully designing a lot of bridal jewelry here. I mean, I would say that most of our rings are engagement-style rings. And finally I said, you know what? We need right-hand rings. Yes. We need fashion pieces. We need pieces that you could put on to complement, because how many engagement rings can you wear at a time? Well, I know some people can wear plenty, but...
He's met me, and I'm not even married, so that's the funny part. 10 more just sold. Go ahead.
No,
sorry.
but I just wanted to give you something to fill in your showcase of moissanite jewels.
I love it.
And some of our collectors email me, now some of you have 10 and 15 and 20 pieces, and you know what? When I sold a much less expensive collection, people literally own thousands. That was one thing. To own 5 or 6 or 7 pieces of this moissanite jewelry,
oh my gosh,
that's a statement.
That's a top-notch collector
insurance.
Right there.
You really need insurance. Shouldn't cost you more than 1.5% a year, but you should start thinking about getting insurance on the collection.
You know, it is so beautiful, guys, so beautiful. And yes, the Off-Part Collection show is coming up, as a matter of fact. 12 more of the rings have just gone out. And I know, you know, you guys are seeing, oh, I see it right there, the image of the ring up close, and you're seeing that detail work that I was so in love with, that I fell in love with instantly. The first time that Charles ever brought this back, or brought this to JTV, which was in December. As a matter of fact, I want you to see it right here. Okay. As a matter of fact, the last time that this aired was on December the 14th. It sold out. Listen to this. I had this on. It was actually you and I, Charles. We had this
you
ring
and me against the world.
On December the 14th. We sold it out in 1 minute and 30 seconds. We sold every one of these out. And we had tonight about 100, nearly 100 of these. Well, we sold them out in December, same price. It was the same price in December, January, February. We brought it back almost 3 months later. Let's see, 2 months later, at the same price, and it is now selling out again. And don't forget...
Just for the heck of it, look at the number that they said that we had available before, and look what we got now.
I know.
It's disappearing.
It's disappearing, halfway gone.
It's magic. I'm going to show you some magic tricks.
We are down to only about 30-some available. Final call. Finalize your orders, guys. Make sure that you are processing your orders right now. Close your cart, finalize your order, get your deal. Don't forget, on the right-hand side of the screen, that is the power pick. And we have invited you this evening to add that power pick to each of your orders. Those are the 1-carat stud. That's the original collectible of Moissanite Fire.
Absolutely.
That's the original collectible.
Absolutely. And you can get those home for $45.
Yes.
Just remember, MSF001. Add it to every order. I'm telling you, you will find a home for it, probably in your own head.
And we did not get to the cross that I have on. Charles, I'm going to borrow this just a second, brother.
Oh, hey. Have at it. Oh, that's yours. I got mine here.
Is it? The cross that I'm wearing is MSF 117. If anybody wants it, it's $449, so you can call and ask about that.
If anybody wants it. Which one of you are going to get it is the question.
For all who want it, exactly.
Oh, you know what we never got to?
What?
Item number 234. Brand new item. 214.
214, well, oh, the ruby with the moissanite.
I've never done.
You need to look online for the lab-created ruby and moissanite ring that Charles has created.
It is so affordable. I did this for Valentine's Day. You have to go check it out at the web. It is, I'm going to give you the style number to look up on the web. It is MSF 484, again, MSF 484. And what I did is I put a 6.5 millimeter lab-created ruby, perfect pigeon's blood in the center, with a 5 millimeter or half carat diamond equivalent weight on either side. Beautiful, beautiful piece.
And the ring, the multi-stone ring for $249.99 is still selling. The stud earrings, of course, our Power Pick, our 1 carat studs, still selling. And what was the item number on the Power Pick? The item number on the Power Pick?
MSF 001.
001, that's right, 001. The original collectible of Moissanite Fire is still going out. Now, we have a necklace coming up, and this is decadent. I think this next necklace would look beautiful with those red carpet earrings.
There you go.
Wouldn't it be pretty? Of course, you can wear the next necklace that's coming up with studs or anything else,
and
too.
It's sort of like a scatter kind of a piece.
It is. It's almost like, I call it sticks and stones. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, and jewelry certainly won't. But the necklace is 2.30 carats, and it's just a neat design. It's almost like a lariat design, but it's a little bit subdued. So it's like very polished and very beautiful.
And it's not as expensive as you would think.
No, it's really not. It's
under $400, this is a bargain. When I first looked at this and made it, I figured that this was going to be like about a $700 retail at Jewelry Television. And then we just reconfigured it a little bit, and we got it to be as pretty, as nice, for under $400, and it's back in stock.
Yeah.
Which means that you loved it the first time. I hope you still like it the second time.
It's definitely unique and beautiful, and I think when you're looking at the necklace, like when it's on the neckline, all you really see is the stones, and it almost looks like, because you use such a finite linear design, you put the strength in the side of it. So when it faces up, it almost looks like those gemstones are dripping off of that chain.
They are.
Like they're suspended in mid-air. And that is so unique. That is so special. And that's how we want our jewelry to be. We love our classics, and we always want to have those items that are our go-to items and our classic items. But we also want those pieces that are personality pieces and that are unique to us and that we're not going to run into in the sidewalk. And that's why Charles does not produce 1,700 of these at a time.
That's right.
You know, there's literally only a few, very few, at a time of these that are coming in, and that's every few months. So we are down to about 30 or less than 30 remaining on the necklace. Last calls, guys. We're down to the last minute and a half of the show. We're going to invite you to stay tuned. Tony Malvania and Sharon are coming up next.
And give him a hearty hello, because I believe he can't get home, so he's going to be stuck here for a while.
Here. I'll be back in the morning at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 a.m. West Coast. But I will be back on the air. I will be back on the air at 9 a.m. in the morning, so please join me. Charles, you'll be back on.
I'm launching my Today's Best Value late Saturday night.
I'm
going to show up here Saturday night at 11 p.m. for a pre-show meeting. Sunday morning at the stroke of midnight. Sunday morning till 3 a.m. Sunday morning. 3-hour show with Jennifer.
Yes.
Then I'm on with you.
That afternoon,
that evening. I'm on with Misty from 1 in the afternoon on Sunday till 4 in the afternoon, another 3-hour show, and then you from 7 till 10.
Now, don't buy these yet, because in about 26 hours, Charles and Jennifer will launch the Lucent Sweet Pea Pink Stud as a Today's Best Value for February the 10th. At midnight, February 10th.
At a crazy price.
Those are the Lucent Pink in the 1 carat stud. Crazy price. You've got to tune in tomorrow night. Remember, I'll be back at 9 a.m. Don't forget our Power Pick and our beautiful cluster ring, the cross, the gents rings. Charles, you brought a great lineup to the show. I will see you again Sunday.
Yeah.
7 to 10 p.m.
And I'll see y'all Sunday, too.
Yes.
Thank you, and God bless. Thank you for your business and your trust.
Tune in for those earrings tomorrow night. You got your the white diamond carat weight, 1 carat weight equivalent studs. The pink is coming up tomorrow night, 26 hours. All right? There's one more look at those. Gosh, I'm looking forward to them. Those are going to blow up, guys.
They
Cannot
are.
wait.
We're going to have fun and get some shopping done.
We're going to send you over to Sharon and Tony with a kiss and a peck and a hug around the neck. Here's another one for you, Jerry. Charles, thank you.
Thank you, and thank you.
Stay tuned. Unbelievable, cool jewelry. Elegant and definitely New York. Coming up next with Tony and Sharon.
This is Off Park on Jewelry Television.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I know